Pocket revolution. Pockets were a game-changer for women's fashion in the 18th century. Before that, women carried their belongings in small bags tied around their waists, hidden under layers of petticoats. Imagine trying to retrieve your keys from under there. Denim Discovery. The first pair of jeans, created by Levi Strauss in 1873, were intended for minors. Little did Strauss know that his sturdy trousers would become a fashion staple for everyone from cowboys to catwalk models. Button blunder. Men's and women's shirts have buttons on opposite sides because wealthy women in the 13th century had maids to dress them. Maids found it easier to button from their perspective, leading to the tradition that persists today. High heel history. High heels were initially worn by men. In the 10th century, Persian soldiers wore them to help secure their feet in stirrups. Heels became a fashionable statement for European aristocrats in the 1600s. Zipper innovation. The modern zipper was invented by Gideon Sundback in 1913 and was originally called the hookless fastener. It took years to gain popularity, initially being used more on boots and tobacco pouches than clothing. Polyester popularity. Polyester, the synthetic fiber that's now ubiquitous in clothing, was invented in 1941. It became wildly popular in the 1970s, leading to a decade of shiny, wrinkle-free fashion that's often remembered with a chuckle. T-shirt transformation. The t-shirt started as an undergarment in the 19th century and didn't become outerwear until the 1950s, thanks to icons like Marlon Brando and James Dean, who made it cool to wear underwear as outerwear. Fashion faux pas. In the 14th century, European men's clothing included pointy shoes called krakows or poulaines. The toes were so long that they had to be tied to the wearer's leg to walk properly. Talk about suffering for fashion. Revolutionary rayon. Rayon, the first man-made fiber, was developed in the late 19th century as a silk substitute. It's made from wood pulp, leading to the nickname artificial silk. Who knew trees could be so fashionable? Color coding. Until the early 20th century, pink was considered a strong, masculine color and was often worn by boys, while blue was seen as delicate and dainty, perfect for girls. The switch happened around the 1940s, flipping our modern color conventions. From jeans designed for minors to the humble beginnings of the t-shirt, the clothing industry is woven with quirky history and surprising twists. High heels for men and pointy shoes that needed leg support? Fashion has always been about making a statement, no matter how impractical.